Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I give my reading wrap-up for the week of 10/19/2025 through 10/25/2025. I read parts of 2 books this week, so I'll talk about those 2 books. I'll talk about my reading plans for the remainder of the month. I'll talk about the videos I released. I'll talk about the crochet project I'm working on. I'll talk about the video game I'm playing. I'll talk about the music I listen to. And I'll talk about other things in my life too. The first book I read part of this week is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I am most of the way done with it. It's possible I'll complete it by the end of the day. I'm recording this on Saturday, 10/25. So I may complete it by the end of the day because I don't have too much left. I'll say I'm enjoying it greatly. It's a thriller and a mystery and some other stuff too. So quite enjoying it. My second Holly Jackson book. The other book I read part of this week is Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephan Graham Jones. I started this week. I wasn't planning on reading it, but it is the October read for the Witchwood Apothecary Discord, which is the Discord of Stephanie at Stephanie Bookish on here. And she was having a reading sprint for it on this past Monday. And people could read other books if they wanted to, but I decided on kind of a whim that I would start this book. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I've heard a lot of good things about Stephan Graham Jones. I have not read anything from him until this book. So far, it is quite enjoyable. It's partly talks about the way Native Americans were treated. There is a character who is enacting some revenge for that. And it's also an interesting take on vampires. So I am quite enjoying it. As far as my plans for the remainder of the month, which is actually the final week, I want to get back to reading the Hacienda by Isabel Canas. I read a little bit of it, and I liked what I read so far. I kind of put it aside to concentrate on Not Quite Dead Yet and Buffalo Hunter Hunter. The Hacienda is the September/October read for the Cozy Club, a Fable book club monitored by Stephanie Bookish at Stephanie Bookish on here. And the 2 books that I hope to start in this final week of the month are Hex by Thomas Olde Heuvelt. This is the October read for Fright Club, a YouTube book club monitored by Cliff at Cliff Stark Gems and Crits at Crits_Reads. They have a Discord also for this book club. And I also want to start Tale of the Body Thief by Anne Rice. This is one of 2 September/October reads for the Vampire Chronicles group, a group moderated by Elena Cobalt Dragon. There are 3 other members in addition to me. I did drop a couple books off we'll call my pile of possibilities for this month because I'm just not going to get to them. Hopefully next month I'll get to them. They were Catabasis by Arv Kwong and Bride by Allie Hazelwood. Next, I want to talk about the videos I released this week. I released 3 videos. They are, the first is Reading Wrap-Up for the week ending 10/18/2025. The second is Let's Talk Banned Books, the Banned Books tag. The third is Opening Book Mail and Other Packages. And I hope to release another one. Before I recorded the segments for this video, I recorded the segments for another video, and that video is my review of Bunny by Mona Awad. I hope to release the video today, October 25th. If that's the case, I will have released 4 videos this week. I have to say too that my videos lately have been doing well for me. It's a relative term, but the last video I released last week has so far 126 views, and the first video this week has 101 views, and the second video this week has 127 views. I think a big thing that helped me is on the last video last week, which was the new Windows and Mirrors reading tag. It was shared by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. It was an original tag created by her, and I think that helped me get views, so thanks for doing that, Pat. Matter of fact, there was at least one person who said they saw me on Pat's channel, so that's why they came to my channel. They're glad they did. And I did pick up some subscribers, of course, as frequently happens. There you get some jags up, but then you get a jag down. But I have picked up, for me, a decent amount of subscribers this past month. I think it's 10 plus, which that's good for me. Next, I want to talk about the crochet project I'm working on, and the crochet project. And the crochet project is Grace the Opossum. Grace should look something like this when I'm done. So far, I have completed the body, and I did the ears. The next thing I have to do is sew on the ears. I continued, as far as video games, I continue to play Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Stole Time. There is a challenge I've been trying to do for several days, which is causing me problems. I'm struggling to do it. But at the point I'm in at the game, there's a lot of other things I can do, so I may do those other things and maybe come back to the challenge later. Overall, I'm enjoying the game. There is a lot to it. As far as the music I've been listening to, I mostly listen to Ash Nico and Cat's Eye songs. I mostly listened on Tidal, so listen to those groups, and after a certain period of time, streaming services start playing similar songs, so listen to those. And notice especially that I thought the songs that they played following the Ash Nico songs were really cool, like the songs they played following the Cat's Eye songs too. I did this past Wednesday go to a local mall, a different one from that I normally go to. The one I go to isn't doing very good, but this one I went to is quite healthy. I walked a little bit, then I went into Bath & Body Works, got a few candles and some fragrance mist. Then I went to the Lego store. I wasn't planning on even going into Lego store, but I did, got a couple of Legos. I then went to a Barnes & Noble, which is near there, and I got 7 books. I'll probably do a haul video showing the books and candles, fragrance mist, and the Legos I got, hopefully next week. Other than that, I walked once at the local mall, went out to eat a few times, walked outside some. In a recent video, one of my subscribers, Alice, at Alice-WF4PU, wondered if I ever considered making a random Q&A video, and I thought that'd be a good idea. I solicited questions at the end of my last weekly wrap-up, and I got a few, so I'm going to make a video. I'm going to put it out there again. If there's any questions anyone would like me to answer, please add them in the comments, and I will do a video probably next week answering the questions. As I said, I'm already going to do a video because I got several questions, but if there's more questions, I will answer those questions too. I would be interested in knowing how your reading week went. If you'd like to let me know, please add a comment or the music you listen to. I'd be interested in that too, or anything else you're going on in your life you'd like to tell me. If you can't think of anything else to comment, please add a camera emoji for recording videos. I hope you have a wonderful reading week. I hope you have a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.